Charlie said, I happen to have another feng shui job in the past 2 days. I should be able to make a fortune. Then I can just use it to buy furniture and home appliances, and then we can move in. Claire said with some worry, I'm just afraid that you will always show you feng shui. What if you are not optimistic one day and provoke others? After all, they are all decent figures. Charlie said with a smile, I don't show people the feng shui indiscriminately. Generally, after reading it, it does have a certain effect. You can just say that the Song family's father Song. Someone can make the Song family more than 100 billion in assets. What a great person is this. I think if feng shui is really ineffective, how can people believe me? Claire hesitated for a moment, nodded lightly, and said, it makes sense. Immediately, Claire said again, you must not lie, don't cause trouble, don't be like my mother, understand? Charlie nodded and smiled, my wife, don't worry. I know it in my heart. Yeah. Claire said, I'll take a shower. When Charlie and Claire were already laying down and preparing to rest, a heavy helicopter screamed over the city of Suzhou. The Wu family, father and son, spent 2 hours on the helicopter, and finally arrived over the Wu family's top luxury villa in Suzhou. The whole family was waiting on the big lawn of the villa at this time. The family already knew what happened to them in Orus Hill. At this time, they all wanted to come over to meet and comfort them. Wu Qi also followed his mother at this time, waiting on the side of the lawn. Ragnar and Roger on the plane. As the plane continued to descend, they also saw their relatives waiting on the ground. Both were in tears. The experience in Orus Hill was like purgatory, which caused great suffering for both of them. Now that they finally returned home, they were naturally filled with emotion. When the plane landed and the door opened, Wu's servants hurriedly helped the father and son and Jones Zizhou and other 5 people to get off the plane. Seeing that both father and son had broken their legs, Roger even broke his hand. Both father and son cried and blushed, and the whole Wu family was shocked. They have not yet figured out why the eldest son and grandson of the Wu family went to Orus Hill to become so miserable, like having experienced a catastrophe. When everyone saw the words on the foreheads of the 5 Jones Zizhou, they were all dumbfounded. When Wu Qi saw the words, Wu Qi loves to eat shit, engraved on one of them's foreheads, he suddenly went crazy, rushed up and kicked him on his stomach, yelling, bad son, you what is written on his forehead? Bring me a knife quickly, and I will cut off all the flesh on his forehead. The man cried and said, Mr. Wu, this is all carved by Orus Hill Orville. And he carved it very hard, it has been carved on the forehead. Ragnar also hurriedly said, Wu Qi, don't be impulsive. These 5 people and the words on their foreheads can't move. Can't move? Wu Qi was mad and cursed, why can't move? He engraved the words, I eat shit, on his forehead. This is humiliating me. Ragnar said. The Wade family spokesperson said, we can't hurt them, don't neglect them, let alone get rid of the words on their foreheads. Otherwise, the Wade family will not let us go. Wade family? Everyone present was dumbfounded. Wu Qi was also shocked. When he was not attacking, he was a normal person, so he knew how powerful the Eastcliff Wade family was, and he was not the object of the Wu family to provoke. It's just that he can't figure it out. Why did the Wade family of Eastcliff target the Wu family? What did the Wu family do wrong? When Ragnar's wife saw this, she stepped forward and said with red eyes, Husband, the video on YouTube is too insulting. They describes me as a woman who can do her best. I. Ragnar held his wife in his arms distressful, and said helplessly, My wife, I worked hard on YouTube, but I didn't expect that Eastcliff Wade's family bought YouTube directly, and put the video on top. There's no way, but you shouldn't be too serious about it, after all, it's all nonsense, and anyone with a brain knows it's not true. After speaking, Ragnar said again, Don't worry, I have sent someone to chase down these 2 video recording dogs, they probably won't survive tonight. Ragnar's younger brother, Dongzhang said with a distressed expression, Brother, go and see Dad. After a heart attack, he can no longer get up. He's lying in intensive care unit. Ragnar hurriedly said, "Quickly, someone will support me, hurry up and let me have a look."